Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Acara kami menyediakan banyak bahasa. Silakan lihat suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I had a deep desire. I don't know how to explain it. Not so much to work with the poor as just to be with them. I worked in a poor area in Ballarat in the late 70s and felt they were my happiest years in teaching. I would have been happy to be among the poor anywhere, to be honest.
An inspiring tale of love for others. Sister Trish Franklin. Please continue watching to find out more.
Veganism is even more so not simply a status, but a set of behaviors that couple an identification with nonviolence with avoidance of violence in one's life. Professor Sherry F. Kolb, vegan.
Habari means hello in Swahili and is how the people of Tanzania may greet you if you visit their pleasant land. Amiable viewers, my name is Bruno. Nothing in this world, however rare and precious, can compare to the glory of heavens. The ever-young Tanzanian inhabitants are grateful to know this and wish you know the same. We welcome you today to this touching show called An Inspiring Tale of Love for Others, Sister Trish Franklin. Known as Miss Trish to thousands, she was born in Australia and decided at the age of 18 to devote her life to the work of God. At the time, she had a boyfriend and they were very much in love. However, Miss Trish felt her love for God's calling was stronger. Thus, her journey as an ordained nun of the Loreto Sisters began in 1970. Over the years, Sister Trish has dedicated her time to meeting the needs of the downtrodden. She is also a modern, fun-loving nun who thoroughly enjoys watching Australian rules football and is a big fan of the Carlton Football Club. In an interview with the Australian newspaper The Age, she said, "I taught in various Loreto schools in Australia for 15 years. I had been teaching in rich schools all my life, but I had a deep desire. I don't know how to explain it. Not so much to work with the poor as just to be with them. I worked in a poor area in Ballarat in the late 70s and felt they were my happiest years in teaching. I would have been happy to be among the poor anywhere, to be honest." In 1985, Sister Trish's dream came true when she was sent to Thailand to work in the refugee camps with residents who were mainly Alexis or Vietnamese. Later on, it was suggested by the provincial head of the Loreto Order that Sister Trish go to Alac or Vietnam and open a non-governmental organization or NGO there. I was working in a transit camp where the refugees were already on their way up. They weren't the poorest of the poor. Things were much grimmer at the Thailand-Cambodia border, and that's where I wanted to go. I worked with a British NGO for 1 year and spent my second year working out how to become an NGO and where best to use our skills. In 1997, Sister Trish opened the registered NGO called Loreto Vietnam Australia Program. Today, she has retired from running the charity, and it is now known as Loreto Vietnam. Within 7 years of its creation, this organization was successfully running 8 projects, all benefiting children in all of Vietnam. Its mission statement is Loreto Vietnam exists to empower disadvantaged children and communities in Vietnam through the provision of inclusive and equitable education. Through Sister Trish Franklin and Loreto Vietnam, many programs for the underprivileged and disabled youth have been initiated across 6 provinces in the nation. These endeavors have helped support poorer communities by assisting in the educating of and caring for blind and disabled children. As examples, these projects have consisted of a school for the blind, a school for intellectually challenged children, and a shelter for street boys, along with rural schools. Sister Trish has a certificate of teaching, Bachelor of Education, Graduate Diploma in Educational Counseling, Graduate Diploma in Intercultural Studies, and Cambridge Certificate in Teaching English as a Foreign Language. Putting these skills to great use, along with the charity's local team, they have touched the lives of more than 90,000 children since the non-profit's creation. In fact, one of the youths she helped came back to work with Miss Trish when she completed her studies. Thanks to Loreto Vietnam, to date, 26 schools and kindergartens have been restored. 71 toilet blocks have been rebuilt. 25,000 school sets and uniforms have been assembled and distributed. 5,000 children in special education programs have been assisted. 21 computer rooms have been augmented with additional equipment. 33 libraries have been refurbished, and 4,000 bicycles and helmets have been provided to kids. Regarding the last example, a bicycle could cost a typical month's salary, which is an impossibility for so many of the poor families struggling to meet ends in all of Vietnam.
Be a true gentleman. Be vegan.
Let us pause here for a brief intermission. We will be right back after this constructive message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back, harmonious viewers, as we continue our show, an inspiring tale of love for others, Sister Trish Franklin. Sister Trish has galvanized young visually impaired children to believe that they can achieve much in life and that, if they want, they too can attend university, just as many of the All-Access or Vietnamese blind students under Sister Trish's care have done over the years. Anyone interacting with Sister Trish can see how much love is in her heart. She found bliss in serving youth and realized how they benefited from Loreto Vietnam's work. The nun and her team faced challenges in their work. However, they never lost hope as they just dealt with compassionate devotion and perseverance. The School for Intellectually Disabled Children has been a difficult project, Sister Trish said. There is still no training for teachers in special education in Vietnam, and there is cultural shame in having a disabled child. She was happy when establishing schools in farming areas, as it means a lot to rural villagers to get such institutions. Sister Trish believes that providing education to just one child can bring a ripple effect that benefits the entire community. In a 2004 interview, she noted that the retention rate of the rural schools created by Loreto, Vietnam was remarkable, with only one dropout among 1,500 students. When you put effort into anything you do, the results are awesome, Sister Trish has said. Every person will have times that might be tough and turbulent, but renewed goals are what will give you continued direction on your pathway. Every day, find your life purpose, unleash your dream, live your life with resolution, and master it. Sister Trish was awarded an honorary doctorate from RMIT University in Ao Lag of Vietnam in December 2018. It was presented for her dedicated and honorable contributions to the nation, particularly educating and helping disadvantaged and disabled children unconditionally for so many years. She has been recognized with other awards, such as the Honorary Medal from the Ministry of Education and Training, Officer of the Order of Australia, Honorary Medal from the People's Committee of HCMC, Friendship and Peace Amongst Nations Medal, an Honorary Doctorate from the Australian Catholic University, and the Friendship Medal. This last accolade is the highest official recognition a foreigner can receive in Ao Lag of Vietnam. The President of Ao Lag of Vietnam must approve of the person's selection before the medal is bestowed. She is a true beacon of light who walks humbly among her fellow man and child. We conclude our program today with uplifting words from our beloved Supreme Master Chin Hai regarding serving others. The following is an excerpt from an August 23, 2015 lecture in France.
So helping the helpless, helping the needy, and no matter where, no matter what, is really helping yourself. The reward is more than anything you can imagine. So many times I ask you to go and this and that to help other people in disasters, and you always report to me. You say, oh, we feel like Master's blessing is there, and we feel all happy and elevated, even though it's a very troubled situation, but your soul feels elevated, your spirit feels elevated. Your heart feels compassionate and sorrowful for the people in need, but your spirit feels very, very elevated and happy. Yeah. And you always thank me. Don't have to thank me. Thank yourself. Yeah, because you have love for others. And that's why you feel like that. And that is just the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, things in your life will change always for the better after that.
Thank you, Sister Trish Franklin, for your noble work and tireless contribution towards the disadvantaged youngsters of Ao Lag of Vietnam. May God always love and bless you abundantly.
For more information about Loreto, Vietnam, please visit loretovietnam.org, facebook.com/Loreto Vietnam.
Vegan side effect. Go happy, go lucky.
Loving viewers, we appreciate your company today for our show. Coming up next is Reign with Compassion and Consideration for All Sentient Beings, Part 2 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May you live with purpose and find joy from the little things in life in heaven's blessings.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GPGW.